Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Fury of Dracula. This is probably going to be the final episode in my Analysing Every Move series, and I'm playing as Dracula today, and I'm playing against Randiv as the Hunters. Now, I had two different matches where I've started in Centre and Extremities. So today I could play a slightly more aggressive Dracula style, but it's not really my thing to do. So I think I might just start in the centre again, sort of work my way round. Or I could... Oh, no, I want to do this. Hey, Barcelona start, let's go. The reason why Barcelona start is quite nice is because it's the one part of Spain that is undetected by evil presence and local rumours. Of course, Randiv could find me immediately with hired scouts, but we shall see. Just writing everything in my wee book. I really don't know how much writing things down actually helps me, but it's become almost like habit now. Okay. Okay, good. So yeah, it's not the point of this series is not analysing what the hunters are doing. I'm just purely thinking about my own gameplay and why I make certain choices. And Mina. Got to always pay attention to what Mina has. Mina has rifle and speedy telegraph. That's fine. Randiv's just done normal setup here. I haven't played Randiv in a while, actually. We played in the tournament because Randiv was in my group. And yeah, it was definitely a player where I think maybe at the beginning was maybe a little bit slow off the mark. But then by the end... really competent player. So I'm going to have to keep my wits about me, that's for sure. No, interesting, you're going to trade already. That screams to me that maybe there's a white one already in here. Right, okay, let's look at our starting hand. We have a hoax, we have a bodyguards, we have reckless vampires and aristocratic. So I think I might dump the hoax into Barcelona. So then I can then put a vampire in Toulouse. And then hopefully they might burn the stake on the hoax. Either that, although they get delayed, and then they can't deal with the vampire that comes after it. I might put a Reckless down in 54. That sounds fun, actually. So let's do this. Hoax. Here we go. And then I can choose with the rumour token, what do I do? Do I put the rumour token onto Barcelona where there's a hoax? Or do I put it onto the space after it where there's a vampire? You don't have to put it. You can use rumour tokens as distraction tactics. If it means it makes it more likely to get that 4 points to mature, then it might be worth it to put it on the hoax. 54 isn't the best place, but because in assuming horse economy set up, Mina or Godalming or both can get there in 2 moves. So it all just depends on when newspaper comes out. Well, I got some choices. From Barcelona, if they suddenly draw both evil presences really early, speak of the devil, I could actually go into Spain if I wanted to and run around Seward. And then Seward's going to have to make choices about what he does. Traditionally, what I'd probably do is go to 54, do some shenanigans in like 8, 15, and then I could go to 36, and then as they sort of converge on my location, I can wolf form past. And from 36, there's so many places you could go to. It takes a long time to check. So, we'll see. Yeah, just sitting here nice and calmly with some Earl Grey. Cheers. And we'll see how this game goes. I've lost both of my Dracula games in this series, so I really hope I can get at least one win under my belt. Otherwise, I don't really feel like I have the right to be educating you how to play Dracula. But let's. So we'll just misdirect Toulouse. There are other things you can do here, where maybe, if I wanted to, I could maybe do a strategy where I wolf form earlier. I could maybe put down a vampire, Marseille wolf form, and then I could have misdirected Marseille, so they wouldn't know where I wolf form from. But this is kind of standard for me. I kind of almost did it without thinking. So let's go to Toulouse, and then I can decide. I can go back into Spain if I want. That's the thing. I can go up maybe to like Nantes via 15, and then make my way down into Spain as maybe Stewart moves up. And I think I'll put down a Reckless. Normally I like to put down Fight of Vampires a little bit later, but let's try a little bit something different and then just show you what could happen. Okay, rats, that's not exceedingly helpful. I'll hold off one turn on the rumour token and I'll wait and see what happens. I mean, trust my luck, I'll put down the rumour token, then instantly you'll get like newspaper reports. That's why I'm really now, the more I play, the more I'm against using rumour tokens early. Of course, you can really get really nice situations where you can get something to mature early, and that's 7 points. And that could, you know, change the turn, because then you can't, as the hunters, you basically can't let anything else mature. Because it's only one more day then in the 4th week to win, or it takes one hunter death and then that'll do it. The game against Mr. Green, the second game, hopefully some of you have seen it, that one's a little bit disappointed with. I couldn't finish my dinner, I really should have won that one. But yeah, as Dracula, it's very much just keeping concentration at all times. In the first week, it's about being adaptable. The first week you can't really do anything, you don't know when newspapers are going to get drawn, you don't know if hired scouts will just magically, you know, find your location. I haven't played High Trick here, just because I don't really like it. In some ways, maybe I should be doing High Trick just to showcase it to you. I don't know if I've got a delay card. I could put the Hide into lose. It's not very typical to do that. To put it further down the trail. All it takes is just to get wax cylinders and that whole plan is ruined. Do I have like a delay card? And I don't. That's the thing. I've got like double bodyguards. I could, if I wanted to, I could hide in Toulouse, put down a bodyguards, and then move to like Marseille, then wolf form somewhere. Yeah, I could maybe try it. And then make them really scared to deal with the vampire in Toulouse, maybe. And if I lost the bodyguards, because it matures, that's not the end of the world. That's the thing, if you put on vampires, you have to think, if this does mature, what am I going to lose after it? So I'm tempted to put down the aristocratic, because aristocratics don't give much value. I mean, they can delay hunters, but they don't give much in terms of like fighting capability. I normally find this when I play games, I notice it with Gloomhaven as well, and then also when I play in Dracula. At the beginning of the game, when there's so many possibilities open to you, I kind of don't know what to do. I find I play a little bit better later on when the choices are more sort of obvious, quote unquote. Here I've got all these options available to me. I am tempted to put down something to hide here, but I hope I can use hide later to my advantage. So I think I'm just going to move to 15, and then I can decide. I can move back to 8, to 39, or 36. So 15 is a nice place to go to now. I think I'll throw down something like bodyguards. I kind of like that. I know I do also like bodyguards going first, but here, you know, I'm not saying this hoax is going to mature, but it might delay soon enough that then the vampire matures. I think I'll put the rumour token on Toulouse. I think I actually might use a rumour token early. Yeah. And then it depends if they get newspaper now. Also a lot depends on how horse economy is being set up. So they've done a couple of trades, but the rifle's still been shown. Hoax which would be really nice. This is not a best location for it because Barcelona's on a train line. So the chances that Sword can get here are really likely. Normally hoaxes you like to put in faraway places. Places like 28 or something like, if you're in the east, something 46. Just a little small city location that's just off the trail, and there's just a chance that they won't go to it because it wastes too many actions to get there. The good thing is that if Seward does move to 4, then that frees up all of Spain, so I can then backtrack into Spain if I wanted to. But the thing is, if you could do that, then you're already thinking in advance, right, you're going to have to go to sea at some point. So maybe what I could do, I think I might go to 39, and I could maybe go like 29. I could also then try to be a little bit more aggressive, and I could maybe do like hide stuff in Le Havre, so then when Van Helsing comes over, I can ambush him. So I'm thinking about what do I need? I need to save bodyguards for that. I might have to put down like a vampire in Le Havre, maybe. If I get like an early kill or lots of damage onto Van Helsing, that could be really nice. Yeah. And then I could wolf form. Wolf form from 29 is not really good, but it could get into Germany. Could get to 24, escape to Marseille, and then walk down. We'll see. We'll see. I've talked about it before in the other videos. There's so many multiple facets to this game. You've got the movement, the deduction, what did I say? Deduction, movement, resource management, and something else, but I'm not remembering. And combat, there you go, combat, that's the one. And you don't have to win in all 4. Some parts of the game just get completely sort of become nulled, basically. I don't even know if that's a word, but just if you never get into a conflict with Dracula, then obviously combat doesn't really come into it. You're going to get into combat with his minions, and how they go can really. Now this screams like, is this wax cylinders? Maybe. Could it be a wax cylinders? Because I haven't used hide, so that's alright. Oh, she has no rifle anymore, she has a stake. It's possible that Gadami has the rifle. What I can do to check, I can go into the discard pile and see if there's a rifle there. There are some rifles. Oh, 3 rifles have been discarded, and lots of dogs. Okay. Okay, then. Good to know. That makes Escapist Bat stronger if rifles are in the discard, because there's only 2 cards in the game, well, in terms of items, there are 2 items in the game that can stop Escapist Bat. Knife and rifle. So if you can keep track of those items, then you might know who you can escape as bat against. Now the thing is, there are other cards that stop it. So for example, Aggie, in some ways, is a deterrent against escape as bat. It doesn't stop it, but you take damage. Loses Revenge stops escape as a bat. Holy Circle, but often Holy Circle's not kept. I completely missed that Aggie was in play. Is that genuine? I didn't see that come up. Okay, well. We'll know when we enter combat. I think I'm going to go to 24 here. 24. I'm going to go to 39. 42 I don't want to go to because it's a location that's easy detected. I could go then and wolf form from 42 potentially. I could go to 24 and make my way up to like Strasbourg then wolf form. But I'm tempted to go 39. I can then go 29, try and catch Van Helsing. I could go 42, then 51, then wolf form. I think putting something in 39 that's really awkward and out of the way is going to be nice. And I think I'll put down the aristocratic just to get it out of my hand. It forces them to go and deal with it, and then they get delayed if they don't have a stake. And even if they do have a stake, they've wasted a whole action to get there. It's really awkward because it's not on a rail line. So yeah, I'm going to put this down. And I get fog. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to put out Rumour now. Yeah, let's sort of force the issue a little bit. The good thing is with Toulouse, it's not on the rail line, so Seward's going to either have to have horses to get here, or is going to have to take 2 turns, or use Sense of Emergency. But I'm assuming he's not going to use Sense of Emergency to do that. So it's actually really nice. And especially if he gets delayed by the hoax, then someone else is going to come and deal with it, and then you're going to start relying, because it's not on a rail line, so you're going to have to get fast horses to help you, or Sense of Emergency. And there's always a chance that the economy might not be set up. Some hunters, you know, I've done it when I've been playing the hunters, where you get all the white ones really early, and that's fantastic. But can't always assume that's going to be the case. And as Dracula, you're having to play a little bit of, you know, probability game until things are revealed to you. At the end of the day, you're going to get found in the first week. So don't panic. Just assume you're going to get found. I think you feel a little bit gutted when they draw newspaper the very, like, the third space on the trail. You do feel a little bit salty about it. But, you know, I fully expect here, if this is not newspaper reports, I fully expect that once I've made my next move, newspaper is going to flip at dawn. Oh, local rumours. So that's important to take note of. That's a local rumours and an evil presence gone. There are another copy of each in the deck. Sometimes they get drawn like this at really unopportune times, and they're just not great. I think we're going to go to 29 here. I'm kind of liking this idea. Because then if newspaper does flip, I just instinctively Van Helsing's going to probably move off. If he goes by excellent weather, I can catch him immediately. If he doesn't, I can put down another encounter and then really mess him up. Because Van Helsing has got the worst health out of anybody. He might have an escape route, but I don't know that. And if he burns an escape route now, rather than later in the game, you know, I'm kind of happy with it. And then I could then go into the UK if I wanted to. I still got my wolf form. I've got a nice long trail that they have to deal with. They can't, you know, and depending on items, they might not be able to deal with all this stuff. Especially if I put down now a reckless in 29. I'm being quite aggressive here, throwing down as many vampires as this early. The other option is maybe I throw down bodyguards into Le Havre, and then I can put something like a rats or wolves in the oh, he's night supply. What? Okay, that screams to me that he doesn't have newspaper. You don't night supply like this if you've got newspaper reports. You don't take these risks, unless I'm wrong. Oh shit. Okay, well that's a good guess. I mean, 15 is a very common spot because, you know, it's off rail line. It's a really nice place to go. I'm still going to move to 29 here. I think it's the right play. And they don't know, like, I know they've gone to 15, but they don't know where I've gone after now. They don't know where I've gone afterwards. Am I moving north from 15? Am I going south from 15? Am I in Marseille right now? They don't know. And the thing is, then, you know, what's going to end up happening is then they're going to have to... Are they going to still sit and try and supply to get newspaper to find out what this is? I'll be really surprised. If Randiv has newspaper, I'll be really surprised that it took the risk to do those night supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, is it that big of a risk? Maybe not. Let's think, 7. So there's 25 Dracula cards in the deck. So that's 7 that have come out. So there's 18 left. Pretty much even odds. Well, maybe you do take that risk. Maybe 1 in 3 is good enough for some people to night supply. For me, it's not. Only night supply when it's a 1 in 4 chance or better, or if I'm just really desperate. In this type of situation, I wouldn't normally night supply, but that's just me. Oh, we got a knife. Okay. Got rid of the stake. I mean, oh, now that means then Godalming has the stake. So that's important because they did a trade there. What else has been discarded? Garlic Reef, all the pistols. Right, so I've got no guns to worry about. So that means then claws is really effective. But lots of heavenly hosts and knives. Okay, I think I'm still going to go to 29 here. Because I can't go to 42 and then wolf form. And wolf form from 42 is pretty decent. I guess as far as 41. So let's throw down bodyguards. Oh, a bodyguards mob combo. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I could hide here if I wanted to. And I would do probably at least 4 damage to Van Helsing before the night fight. That's pretty good. If there's a situation where he walked onto my space, I would totally just ambush straight away. Okay, so economy looks like set up. Godalming has a stake. He's still got to find me. I mean, Seward might then just bumble into 54, but then it means that he might not go to Barcelona. So there's a good chance that Barcelona matures now. It all depends if he rolls... Oh, right. If he rolls quickly and he finds this, then I don't know if Barcelona's going to mature. I think he's just going to walk into 54. Yeah. See, there's no indication of stakes. At the same time, I don't want this vampire to die at night. I feel really bad about it if that was the case. Well, let's just ambush anyway. Let's see what he has. And what did I put in 15? Bodyguards. That's right. So I've got double bodyguards out on the field right now. Is this an escape route? Oh, you're doing it to find a stake. Oh, curses. Oh, no way. I mean, that's well played on his part. Normally you do ambush with vampires like this. I assume he's not going to have a stake. Now, the good thing with this is there's a possibility horses might get discarded, or things like Heavenly Host might get discarded. So there's only downside to this. It depends what items he's got right now. But he might be doing this to get a stake. And that'd be well played if that was the case. And if he didn't have a stake this whole time, that's pretty good. Right, so I know he's got horses. Oh, he doesn't have a stake. Unless he's discarded his horses. But he would never, Seward would never do that, surely. So we know that because Seward, you have the 3... I don't know if I've ever explained this in any of my videos properly. This number indicates the number of combat cards that Seward plays. Now, the way the digital edition does it is different to the physical board game. In the digital edition, it counts dodge, punch, and escape, plus any cards you can play in combat. But things like horses and stakes don't count. So Seward has 4 items. And because there's 6 here, that's the 3 basic cards plus 3 more items. So he doesn't have a stake. Now, does that mean I try to fang him now? If he's going to try and Heavenly Host me? Maybe. Let's try it. Let's see how this goes. If not, I'll get a point out of it. Oh, well played. Oh, I do like a hidden crucifix. Well done. That is, I do appreciate a hidden crucifix. I mean, I kind of knew that because there was no crucifix in the discard pile. That's very well played. I do like crucifix. Because it's perfect. Against a reckless vampire, it's perfect because the vampire is almost always going to a fang or mesmerize. So that's really well played. The issue is, once you've revealed it, it's now the crucifix is kind of worthless. But not for Seward, because Seward has so many items. If you're just a hunter with just one combat item as a crucifix, you can work around it really easily. But when you've got Seward, who has so many items, it can be quite hard then to work out, is he going to play crucifix now or not? You might not be able to work around it. That's really nice. Now that's put me really on the back foot. So I can do a couple things here. I can either fang again, or I can strength. I'm just going to strength because he doesn't have a stake. So I just try and keep in the combat as long as possible. And he can't kill me here unless he uses like Heavenly Host. Okay, that works. Now the problem is, now what do I do this turn? This is now the problem. I need like a Mesmerize. But then Crucifix is good against the Mesmerize. So maybe I do something like Claw or Strength. I need like my second Strength, but I might not get it. Let's see what I've got. Claw, Bat, Mist. No! Ah, this is like the worst combo of cards you've ever seen. Now, is he going to play Crucifix now? Or is he going to play a different card? Now the thing is, like, I know he has Crucifix. So there's no way I'd play Fangs or Mesmerize and know he has Crucifix, right? Then that's all the bluff now. But then maybe he's playing Crucifix thinking that I will think that he doesn't play it. It's all... So the question is, do I try to play the Fangs to keep the Vampire alive? Or do I play Claws to try and get the damage if he does play Crucifix? But I imagine if he plays something like a pistol or a rifle. I think I might just Claw him. I think that's a little bit safer. He might have Garlic. Well, let's try and play the Claws. I wonder if he's going to play Crucifix now. Oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered if it wouldn't have mattered. So I'm actually now pleased because I at least got 2 extra damage in on him. So I know that Seward has fast horses, a knife, and a crucifix. So I'm now kind of gutted that I ambushed, because now this vampire's dead, and now he can go and search Barcelona. If he works out it's Barcelona. Which is a bit of a shame. So it looks like, you know, this is not gonna... The hoax is not gonna mature either, which is a huge shame. What do you discard? Let's have a look. Heavenly Host, 2 Holy Bullets, and a Holy Circle. Okay, so the main thing that is really critical here is the Heavenly Host. Also got a Holy Bullets is good too, because I know I'm not going to die to that. So now this initial vampire has died. I'm kind of okay to throw down another one. So quickly make a note in my book. The thing is, if Seward walks onto a Reckless, he's very well equipped to deal with it. And there's a Hypnosis. So no more Speedy Telegraph, but we got a Hypnosis. It'd be really nice if I could get this host to mature, and then I can use if there's like a vampiric influence in here, I can then snipe the Hypnosis off her. Oh, where are you off to? Oh, you're going to Marseille. I think. There's a chartered carriage gone. So if she goes to yeah, she can go to Marseille, then the only other spots I could have started are 8 or 4. So there, this host is definitely not maturing. Nah, no chance. Which is a real shame, but it is what it is. Very good hired scouts to get me in 15. Maybe I should have not... I probably would have used chartered carriage to go to 25. Unless maybe Randiv thought I was there. And Bloody Van Helsing is still in the UK. He hasn't come off yet. So if that's the case, I might move to 42 now. I mean, if Seward is moving to 42 to deal with me rather than dealing with the hoax, I'll be really happy about that. Mina can't get to me unless she has another chartered carriage. So I think I'm okay to do that. Yeah, I might just put down a mob into Paris, and then I'll wolf form from Paris to maybe like 41. And because now Mina has sort of committed down into Italy, it's going to take her a while to get up into Germany to psychic scan, so I might be able to do lots of shenanigans in Germany, or even make it across into the east. So let's go to Paris. Either that or I go to 9. I mean, my wolf form options from 42 and 9 are pretty much just as good as each other. Yeah, and let's throw down... I would throw down mob, but I think now it's very unlikely they're going to walk onto me, so let's throw down rats, because then I could misdirect it next turn, potentially. Or once I wolf form, I can then misdirect 9. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's a layer material. Right, okay, now how are they going to deal with the hoax? I assume Sue's going to move to 4, because he's the only one who can get there. Gadami will check 36, and then I guess the only other option is 8, but the chance of me starting in 8 is very unlikely. So I'm more likely to have gone there after 15 rather than before. Seward might also fast horse to get up to Paris just to see if I've been there. Oh, okay, that's a decent use of Speedy Telegraph. Yeah, because then Seward can check 4, and if it is 4, then Godalming and Mina are free to do other stuff. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good use of Speedy Telegraph. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. not to be underestimated is Randu. Absolutely not. I did get some decent damage down to Seward, but it's Seward. Seward could just heal just as quickly. Depending on what they do, I might even now walk to 51 and then wolf form from 51, because 51's a worse location for the hunters for me to wolf form from. I can get all the way as far as 44 or 54. 54. I can get to 44, then go to 58. Interesting. I get it, because he doesn't want me... Yeah, it doesn't want me going this way. Okay. That's with the issue with the hunters. You kind of got like two things to worry about. Where Dracula started and where Dracula's going next. You don't want to converge on the location. Oh, I could have started in 48. Oh yeah, the host is going to mature. Yes! Oh, I didn't even think about the possibility of 48. I suppose it depends when the Evil Presence came out. I can't remember when Evil Presence came out. If it was possible for me that I was here or not. Oh. Yeah, I can definitely wolf form now, I think. I could even go up to like 27 and then walk down this way. If I'm really brave, I could walk to 41. I could wolf form to 41. Yeah. Oh, that's a good hide scouts. Yeah, that's a very good hide scouts. Yeah. Very good timing. Okay, well, knows that I'm not going down this direction. So that's pretty important information. But the good thing is they're gonna have to deal with 15, and they're gonna have to deal with none. And if this vampire does mature, all I lose is a bodyguard, a rat, and then whatever I put down in 41, which might well be like a mob or something. Which, when you think about it like that, is not that terrible. The thing is now, though, it makes it quite likely that I'm in 42 or 9 right now. Now, if I wolf form, then that's going to cause a bit of panic. So I think wolf form now is the right thing to do. And maybe try to force them to use the hypnosis now. No, I'm not going to hide. CC 9 doesn't give me that many options, but it's okay. It could be a little worse. It'd been cool if I wasn't 42 now, because I could have gotten down to Bordeaux, because they wouldn't have expected me to go back to Bordeaux after searching. So the options are, do I go to 41 or 30? I think I go to 30. I kind of like that idea. I know Gadami can get to me, but I think it's okay. And I'll throw down the mob, I think. Yeah, I'll use Wolves to lair, Saboteur, maybe to lair on the trail, just depends. Yeah. Oh, a bat, that's very good. Promote to a lair. We want the mature. So, no. Hey! Right, what have we got? Great Wolf, not great card. False Tip, not great either. Nocturnal Visit. That could be okay. That's only really good if for ambushing with vampires, or if I walk into their space. Summon Storms is very good. Devilish Power is very good. Darkness Returns. Or Enraged. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. Just because of what it can do, I think I'm going to pick Darkness Returns. Devilish Power could be really nice to deal with Consecrated Ground. But if I can force them that they're not supplying much, then the chance of Consecrated Ground is not as likely. And again, it's kind of the previous games I was playing as Dracula, where it's not... I sometimes have to play with probability that they've not got Consecrated Ground, and sometimes they will just have happened to get Consecrated Ground. Summon Storms could be really good, but at the moment I'm not really... I might be going to see soon, I'm not sure. It depends what happens. Darkness Returns is just a good card no matter what. I can save it for the 4th week. I can use it if I'm trapped to get out of danger. I get like 2 extra, like a turn extra basically. And I can use it also to fuck with the hunters. I can put all the Dracula cards back in if they've been supplying to get them out. So let's take Darkness Returns. And we're not playing it. That was a mistake I did. One of my very, very early videos. I got Darkness Returns. I used it instantly. No. Dracula cards are best used to save for a really critical moment. Something like Unearthly Swiftness or Darkness Returns. Use it to force a mature. You can use it for in the 4th week, Long Night. Okay, that could work in my favor. I might get some more Dracula cards out of this. You can use it in the 4th week because then you're basically getting 3 points for free because the hunters can't move, but you can. Or if I somehow manage to get myself really trapped and I need 1 turn to get out of danger, then I can use this. Just depends. But I'm holding it as long as possible. I could use it to force something. If I've got a rumour token somewhere and they're 1 turn from getting it, I can just play Darkness Returns and go, nope, that thing's maturing. And then they're really stuck. And that could be vital too. All depends. Depends on how the game transpires, so I have to wait and see. But I'm really happy I managed to get that hoax to mature and hopefully showcase this, how just that... Hopefully that little bit of patience will really pay off later. But let's hope I can actually utilise it well. We shall see. Shame there's no manual. There's no Vampiric Influence either. If I saw Vampiric Influence there, I might have just gone for it and to take the Hypnosis off Mina. Okay, that I like. That Gadami's going here. Hasn't found this location, so I can misdirect this location. I think I will. I think I will misdirect this location and then maybe go 7, and I can either go to 27 or I can walk down this way. I do have to be worried about Consecrated Ground, but at the same time, a Heavily Host has been used. They've not supplied very much. Before the deck reset, there was 53 in here, so they only got 22 cards out. So the chances are that they haven't got Consecrated Ground. Sometimes you just have to play with that mentality. Got a good horse economy though. That's worrying for me. So I was talking before how if I was in 42, I might have been tempted to move to 8. But that's a good... And that's fine. Sud can do this. Because it just needs to move to Clermont-Ferrand tomorrow. So Sud doesn't have to go to Clermont-Ferrand today. So it's actually fine checking this. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely misdirecting. I'm definitely going to misdirect 9. The longer they don't know where I'm wolf form from, this is going to be really bad for them. And the cool thing is with this, I can go to 7. Godalming can't get to 7. Because it's 3 roads away, not 2. And I can walk around the eastern path if I really want to. If I'm not scared of Consecrated Ground. That's a... Yeah, okay. I don't have to worry about Mina. That's something I don't have to worry about. Long Night, though, could ruin me. But then if Godalming's walking here and is throwing away an event or giving me an event just to find this location, honestly, I think I'm okay with that. I think that's a worthwhile sort of trade-off. They'll know tomorrow that my wolf form location was adjacent to... Oh, I'll take the roadblock then. And that's why I don't like Long Night. I can see why, because imagine if you got that information. Now Godalming could get to 7. But I think I'm still going to go to 7 anyway. I don't know what I'm going to throw down. Probably a vampire. So they're going to know tomorrow that my wolf form location was adjacent to Le Havre. And there's only 2 locations. So it's not the best misdirect. But still, it does sort of give a little bit of uncertainty. They don't know if it's 9 or 42. In 42, I could have got down to like Marseille. Depending on where, I can't remember where Mina was. I could be in Zurich. I could be in 41. I'm going around the top instead. So we have to do the misdirect before we move. So I know I'm taking something off the trail, but I think for the extra sort of uncertainty, I think it's worth it. So let's take away this. It's only rats, so I'm happy to do this. You just got to be careful that you don't end up misdirecting something really important like a vampire. And let's put down... It's either bats or wolves, honestly. Oh no, bats, wolves, vampire. Bats could be nice, because it give me time to move to 44 freely. And then to 58. Oh, and I could push him into the mob. If I get lots of damage down. Yeah, and I put like a vampire in 44. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Kadami could jump onto me. I'm not that scared about it. That's not bad. Promote to a lair. I think yes. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Nope, I don't want to put rumor token yet. I want to just save on the rumor tokens. I should have maybe cleared Toulouse, because I could be in Toulouse right now. For a counter economy, I won't. I could actually be in Toulouse right now, so let's clear it. I don't think, I mean, if you're paying attention, you'll realize I can't be there, but it's fine. I'm cycling through my deck. Now, do I want a roadblock? No, I'm going to save these things. Any other things have been discarded? No. All pretty new, just another dogs. So all the dogs are gone. So now that's going to make spies really effective. I haven't got any spies yet to throw down. All desecrated soils, which is a bit of a shame, because I do like that. That'd be probably good timing right now. Okay, where are you going? Okay, he might end up walking onto my space now. Nope. Oh, I mean, that would have been a really potent wolf form location, so it's very good that that's been checked. Right, Seward. Oh, you're not going to check 15? I mean, I'll be happy if you don't check 15. If you're going to prioritize other stuff. The other reason why you might want to roll fast horses, even if you're going to go to 15, is because I might have picked up wild horses. And in this situation, I would use wild horses to push Seward back to 8, so then Clermont-Ferrand actually matures. Would I want to do that for a bodyguard mature? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on how you value the mature effects. Oh, so you're going to prioritize none and not 15. I mean, I'm actually okay with that. I mean, I would prefer to have 4 points, but a bodyguard's mature is pretty good. I'm not going to ambush, because I don't need to. I want to make them waste a night action. I suspect what's going to happen here is that Mina is going to go to Nuremberg and they're going to use Hypnosis now. Yep. Or could also use Psychic Bond. I think Hypnosis is going to be played now. So it's actually really good to move Kadami here, because first he gets really close to Mina, and it then rules out the possibility of... Nuremberg, and gets him really close to Mina, so they can do this. Because it looks like Mina doesn't have fast horses. I don't know where the third fast horse is, if Van Helsing has it, or hasn't been revealed. Oh, you have a stake. I see. Okay. Sorry, not going to help you with the bodyguards, I'm afraid. But at least I'll be able to find out what weapons you have. Oh, wow. Oh, can you imagine if I'd actually hit there and put down mob and stuff? Oh. And the really cool thing with this is if hypnosis is used, only Godalming is going to move. Might use psychic scan, so not to use the hypnosis. Okay. I'm in Germany. Obviously, yeah, hunters were not to know this was going to happen. So what I can do now, I'm going to move to 44. It is risky, because there is the risk of, you know, what's it called? There is a risk of consecrated ground and such, but, yeah. Yeah, but that's okay, but hunters were no way were the hunters supposed to know that. I could have wolf formed from 42 and gone to 60, and now I'm like all the way down into Italy. You had no idea. So I'm definitely going to move to Prague. Godalming might check, but then there's a chance I could escape as bat. So the question is, what do I do? I might throw down mob, and the reason why I'm going to throw down mob is if I get into a fight with Godalming, then if I escape as bat, I'm not going to lose a vampire. So I'm going to move to Prague and throw down the mob. And I'm also going to promote the bodyguards, because I love the mature effect of the bodyguards. If Godalming walks onto me, I don't know if I'm going to use it immediately. I might. Promote bodyguards to a layer, no. Do I throw down something like a rumour token to distract them? Maybe, but the thing is they're all delayed, so I'm going to say no to this. Do I want to put down roadblocks? Not right now. I don't think so. What I could do is if I can get into the east, then I'll roadblock it. And they're going to be stuck for ages. Mina has no good movement, and if Godalming gets really hurt in this combat, he's essentially useless, and the others are on the other side of the map. So I'm going to have so much time to do whatever I want. So I'm just going to hold off. Yeah, this could be... well, it'll be a quick turn for you. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen 300s delayed like this. Yeah. I don't know if that was a trick. I don't think you would actively want to delay Van Helsing if you have a weapon. So the 2 damage isn't worth it. So and also the delay effect, you're losing a day action. So I think it's actually genuine that there's no weapon. So it's very possible he's got like a garlic and a heavenly host. Might have double heavenly host. He has double heavenly host and nobody else does. Okay, good. He's not walking onto my current location. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That means I can go to 58 now. Woohoo! Yeah. And I'm really gonna abuse the fact that Mina has no good movement. She's used up her chartered carriage and she has no fast horses. So this is really good. If Consecrated Ground doesn't come out now, I'm in a really good spot. Change. Oh, that wasn't a dig, by the way. That wasn't a dig, Randiv, I promise. Randiv is not a slow player. Not a slow player. It was just a statement of fact, that's all. Nah, sorry. Stakes are good, but not against a mob. So, and this also is really good for me too, that if Godalming does chase after me, what I can do is maybe put down like double vampire. Stakes 1, and he's got another one afterwards to deal with. So why am I doing that situation is... I could do Reckless Vampire, New Vampire, and I'll put the Rumour token on the New Vampire. And I know that might sound a bit weird, but New Vampires are really hard to kill. I do appreciate self-deprivation. Deprivation? No, that's not the word. Deprecation. I think that's the word. Deprivation is like when I think it's a turning to poverty. I think. So yeah, this works. Mina could check 44 tomorrow. That's just a risk I'm willing to take. Then she's going to run into another mob. I can then go 58, 59, 49, 50. I can go 59, 53, 28. I've got quite a few different options here. The trail's not very big now. That's the only downside to this. But still, if I put down like a vampire into 58 and then another one like in 59, they're going to take time to get to it. So I'm kind of happy about that. So yeah, let's go to 58. It's the only option I can do here. I don't want to walk into Mina's space. And let's throw down a reckless vampire. Promote not to a lair. Yeah, because I want to get one of the saboteurs out of my deck. Oh, another new vampire. Yes, please. Oh, and a spy. Happy days. This is amazing. So basically now, the fact I'm moving into the east, where there are not many big cities, and I'm throwing down spies, that I like a lot. I like it so much, I'm choking on it. Right. Plays rumor token. Nope, I'm going to save them for a couple more turns. And roadblocks? No, I don't think using roadblock here. I mean, I could roadblock to block them in so they're not going to get to 44 and stuff, but I think it's fine. Just a bit of banner, isn't it? Yeah, I like this situation a lot. I've not got any points. So random's done well. Dealt with the one vampire put down pretty efficiently with the knife and crucifix combo. Yeah, I like it. But I've got a hoax mature, and I've managed to drag 2 hunters over onto this side of the map, and now I'm all the way over here. With fast horses, they're not that far away. I do have to keep that in my head. But if I go to 59, you know, by the time I move to 59, Seward can then move the next day to 38, and then the next day Seward's on me. And it looks like economy's really well set up, so I'm going to have to be really mindful of this. Now the question is, Gadami going to move to 44? Yeah, he is. Okay, but that, I mean, is he now going to let this bats mature? I really hope not. Hunters against me have a really bad habit of letting bats mature. So I hope it'll drag Van Helsing or Seward over there to deal with it, and they just find a bats, which is really annoying for the hunters, because it has no mature effect. Oh, that's the wrong one. So I think at this point, like, he knows where I am, but if you can't get to me, then does it matter? Not really. Gadami might jump onto me tomorrow. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put down a vampire. I could also throw down a spy. And that could really cause issues for the hunters if I throw down a spy into 59. Because just imagine that if Gadami walks onto me, no weapon. Now the problem is Mina could get onto 59 tomorrow, because you can move to 38 now and then move on to 59. So do I move on to 11 instead? And I make my way towards 17. Yeah, I could. I could throw down the spy into 28 maybe. Yeah. I think that the hunters might realise that 59 is such a good spot for me to go to. Because... another one! Mobs everywhere! This is actually really good for me because... if Gadami walks onto this space, he might actually die from bodyguards. So I might actually just throw down the vampire. Do I have any other damaging card? No. I'm going to throw down the vampire into 59. And I might be able to kill Gadami before the combat. Because of the bodyguards. And if it's just Mina, I can maybe work around it. I could also throw down my roadblock now if I really wanted to. But I don't think I will. I think I'd rather save it for if I can try and... if I then escape from the east, I can block them in. I could try and force something to mature using a roadblock. So that's kind of nice. Yeah. Oh, your Knight's applied. Oh, you're mad. Oh, but it's actually really good for me, because now I can throw down something into Prague. Either that, or I can double up. I can put down double Vampire onto Vienna the next turn. Yeah, I'm totally going to 59 here. I mean, consecrate ground, but I could then just misdirect Vienna. It's not the end of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got quite a lot of locations. I think I'm fine. There's a let's see what card I get. I might use Hidden Schemes immediately. I'd love to use it on like a double Vampire. Promote to a layer. No. Ah, that's not great. I wish I had put into a layer now. I'm going to hold off on the Rumour token for now, because what I could do is wait for this to get here, and then I put down another new vampire. So they got double new vampire on a Rumour token. And trying to kill 2 new vampires is almost impossible, unless you got like a double stake. And we have to fight through 2 vampires every time they step on it, and that's not great at all. So yeah, let's hold off for now, use these resources at the best possible time. I've only can hold up to 4 events at once. If I get another one, then I might use the roadblock. I'm not going to... No, I'm not going to use the roadblock now. I might regret it, but I might use it next turn to stop Seward coming into the east. And then Seward's stuck here for ages, and that'll be really cool. And I can make my way down to Athens or something. Now, are you going to jump onto my space, Gadame? How brave are you feeling? On 8 health you can do it. On 5 health, all it takes is 4 damage from... 2 damage from the vampire, 2 damage from the bodyguards, and then he's in kill range. Very easily, even with great strength. Great strength wouldn't save you. Lucy's Revenge wouldn't save you. Right, I think to slow him down, I'm going to use ambush with the Reckless here. Yeah. What is this card? Is it an escape route? Ooh, I mean, I wouldn't normally use Lucy's Revenge on this, but the fact that Gadame's low health, it might actually save his life. But then it's good because he's not using it against me, so that's another thing I can write down in the book. Gadame has 1 combat item. Well, I kind of knew that. I'm kind of free to Fang here, because even if it's a knife, it won't kill me. What have I got? Okay, well that's not a lot of choice. So let's just play the Fangs to try and get a point, try and get 2 damage. He might play a knife. Oh, he does have a knife. Cool. Well, that's good to know. Now I know what he's got. Now I wish I played Mesmerize, but I wasn't to know that. Might punch me now to death. It's not really good if this vampire dies, because... I want him to burn the stake on this, and then there's a new vampire behind it that he has to deal with. Ah, shit, I don't have strength. I'm going to play claws. He might punch me, and that'd be really well played on his part if he does. Yeah, that's not very well played on my part. Yeah. Damn it. Should just play, yeah. Mesmerize first is just too good. But he would have then, if he'd reversed the cards. I mean, at least I got 2 damage on him. Not really good use of the vampire. But if I've got the new vampire on the trail, plus I got another one banked up. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's a bit of a waste. Nah, I'm not using... That was a poor fight. Yeah, his combat really going. This is the thing, like, sometimes, some aspects, you're doing really well in combat, but then not so much in the movement, or not so much in the deduction. But maybe it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, combat is what kills Dracula. So if you're doing really well in combat, if I'm not slowing him down enough, I need these vampires to stay alive, so I slow the hunters down. Okay. This is going to move to Munich. Yeah, I could block them in. I can block them in now tomorrow. So I might actually move to like 53. Depends if Mina walks onto me. Now, if Mina walks onto me, do I... Probably depends on how much damage I do with the new vampire. Yeah, not good combat. How not to play combat? I should just play Mesmerize. There's no reason why I shouldn't play Mesmerize. Like, the worst case scenario, plays Crucifix, but then unlikely to have both Crucifixes, but it looks like he probably does at this rate, because there's no Crucifix in the discard pile. Oh. Yeah, I should have tried to keep him in the fight as long as possible. The good thing is, use up Lucy's Revenge. So that's one thing fewer for me to actually deal with when he actually fights me. I've still got a week to go until the 4th week, so this is not... I do have a lot of tools at my disposal, but if I get caught by Consecrated Ground or something, it might not even matter. What is this? Oh, the second Speedy Telegraph. Oh, so the Speedy Telegraph got switched. Oh, okay. I just assumed the Speedy Telegraph got discarded. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use the roadblock now and block them in. I'll move to 49, throw down the spy? Or I could down to 50. I could go to 53. Ah, if they've got really good horse economy, I don't want to be mucking around over here. That's just asking for trouble. Yeah, I'm going to end up getting caught before I can get to the port. So I'm going to go to 49, and then I can decide, depending on how things move, if I go to 50 or 55 from 49. Again, it might be a bit predictable, but then 1, 2, 3, 4... You know, they can't block me in with Consecrated Ground. So I'm completely safe to go to 49. I like this, that there's a trade going on here, because now the fact that Sword had Knife and Crucifix, I have no idea what's going on. So this is now all unknown information. And Mina had a knife. That's going to get revealed to me, potentially. Unless, maybe it might give Mina the horses. Yeah, got it about that vampire. That's a right shame. I'm going to run the spy into 49. Which means if Seward walks there, the spy isn't as effective. I kind of want Godalming to walk on to 49. That's what I really want to happen. If I can stall them for one turn, then that's really good. So yeah, let's go to 49. Nice, easy choice. So maybe I do throw down the vampire rather than the spy. I've used up. I think I've only got one fighter vampire left. Oh, it looks like he's just going to let Berlin mature. Oh, I'm actually gutted. The one time I put down a spy, he's not going to let it mature. Maybe I might go back for it. Yeah, I'm going to put down the new vampire. I would love to double up, but I don't think I can right now. It's not working out how I want. Oh, a hoax in 55 could be good. I'll wait one more turn for this. I might put the rumour token on this one. But they've got stakes. Like, I'm not going to use rumour tokens until they use up these stakes. Right, now I'm going to throw down Roadblock. Yeah. Yeah. I know that, again, this is really choreographed. They know where I am. Okay, I think this is on the right one. Come on. Yep. And so only Kodami can move by rail. But they might rail straight into me, which is maybe not what a random wants to do right now. The roadblock is... that's the least of your problems. I don't know if I'd use... well, okay, whatever. I shouldn't be critiquing how to play. That's not what we're doing. We're critiquing my gameplay. That's what we should be doing here. So I'm pretty safe. They can't... Unless they use like good luck to get rid of these, they can't get to me. Oh! Could go up to... Oh! Is going to go up to Berlin. Because he's going to have to do a Berlin. Well, that's actually good for me, because I was wasting loads of time going up here. Oh, and I can't layer Leipzig in time. Ah. Oh, I could actually. If I don't ambush, I could then layer Leipzig and then push him in and he takes even more damage. The problem is then Godalming's the one with low health, and he's getting pushed away out of the... Oh no, oh, that's Mina going first. Oh. Okay. Oh, because of Speedy Telegram, I just assumed it was Godalming going first. Are you going to do a Berlin? No? Oh, can you imagine if I throw down like the Hoax or something into here? I'll throw down Hoax into 55? Ugh, no, 46 would be better for the Hoax, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But sometimes you do have to take risks. Sometimes you really do have to take risks, and I completely get it, why sometimes you Knight Supply. But then on another occasion, you Knight Supply and you get Consecrated Ground. You know, sometimes you just don't know. The Hoax Mature really helped, because like hidden schemes and roadblock in most situations aren't going to be that vital or that critical. The Darkness Returns is potentially game-changing if I can use it well, and that's a huge if, by the way, especially when I'm playing Dracula. So let's find out. Looks like just gonna let Berlin mature, which I'm a little bit sad about, but if that's okay, I'll just layer Berlin, because they might actually go to Berlin. If they're trying to rail back up this way, if I go around the long way. There's no Rufus Smith either, which is kind of handy. I could have also potentially hidden in 58 to try and kill Godami, but I just assumed he would jump over me. Let's get rid of this one, because that's the one that's going to force them round the long way. So yeah, I'm going to move to 50 now, and then move to 46. Yeah, I like that. And then, it depends on how much time I've got. I can go to 55, and then 3, or I just leave to C immediately. 50 also going to be options. I could go up sort of the northern part here towards 17, 28, if need be. I'm probably not going to do that, though. I'm going to throw down Spy into 50, and then Hoax into 46. Yeah, I do like a good Spy. Promote to a layer, sure, why not? I'll throw down the rats, because they don't give me as much information. No, I'll hold off on the Rumour Token one more turn. No, I'll if I get another vampire, I could do hidden schemes on the Rumour Token. So see if I get my next Reckless Vampire. And it means I can then escape immediately, and they're going to have to then choose. Do they try to deal with this, or do they chase after me? Come on, you have to go and deal with Berlin. Has he got the stake? Nah, let's try and just do damage to him. Especially if he's moving forward on this little health, I think I'm okay to do this. If I wanted to, I could move to 55 and then go to 46. Because there's a chance that Gadami might jump into 55. If Gadami's really low health, it's unlikely. Oh, he hasn't got the stake anymore. Well, that works for me. Okay, so no stake. Has something else. I'm going to have to play just like pure defensive. I'll play Mesmerize. I'll try and learn my mistake from last time. This is where now Gadami punches me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, man. Losing every combat. Oh, dear. And the problem is now, because I've used my Mesmerize, he can just knife me and then this vampire dies. I don't believe this. Just dispatching every vampire with ease. I need a strength. Ah. Should have plotted, maybe. There's the other thing too, because I don't play against Randiv very often, so I don't know Randiv's combat style. Seems like Randiv is a lot more aggressive. Playing... I think I have just figured that out. Yep. That's the thing, right? Because everyone's going to have their own combat style. If hunters always try to escape round one, then that becomes predictable. So playing Crucifix is good, but then if I played plotting, that would have been really good. Please give me a strength. Oh, for Christ's sake. He's going to have a knife. He's now going to kill me with the knife, and I cannot do anything about it. Okay, I'm just going to have to play Fangs and just hope he doesn't play Knife now. Man, the combat deck is not in my favour. Oh, I could have plotted him. Oh. What is this? It's just utter ownage. Why are you guys still watching this video, honestly? Oh, normally I pride myself in being good in combat, but not today, clearly. Ah. Why didn't I plot? I should should have plotted, because then worst case scenario he punches me or he knives me. But that means he doesn't have a knife. Unless now he does have a knife. Please a strength. Right, I'm playing strength. That is just such an easy choice. If he plays Crucifix now, I'll escape as Mist. If he plays Knife, then I'll escape as Bat. No, no, that's not what you should be playing. Can I just even kill Godalming? Is that just maybe a better option? So if I play Mesmerize, you'll play Crucifix. Strength would be the best card to have now. Bloody hell. Right, I'm going to play Escape as Mist, because... but then... Yeah, Escape as Mist, Escape as Mist. Because if he has a knife... I don't know if he's discarded a knife, I didn't look at the discard pile. Let's play Escape as Mist and then take it from there. He still had the knife. Wow. If only he played the knife round 2, would have actually killed it. Wow. Well, that swung in my favour. Now there's no stake, so you can't deal with this. So actually now that kind of worked out for me. Yeah, I might really put hidden schemes onto Sarajevo. Once I put down the hoax in 46, yeah, I can put something in 49. Yeah. Knife round 2 would have made me rage quit. Yo, Amy. Combat right now. Just... Ah, and the horse economy is so well set up. I think Spy is actually going to be really necessary here too. I need to try and disrupt this horse economy, but I don't know how I'm going to do it, because everyone's just going to discard weapons. But then maybe that might just be what I need. Oh, how many stakes have been discarded? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, the item deck reset before I was able to see how many cut. I definitely saw 2 stakes in there. There might have been a third one. Ah. And no, he's not dealing with Berlin. I could have put anything in here. Ah. Yeah, Scot-sword's not salty at all. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. That's well played from the Hunters. You take a bet, and sometimes you just have to let things mature, and sometimes it's just a bat. So that's, you know, really well played on Randa's part. Hopefully I can keep this layer active, and I can use it later to devastating effect. I'll keep Leipzig. Yeah, I've not got many layers right now. I can get rid of the... Sorry, I get rid of the not one. Oh, you're coming forward too? Okay. Nope. Right, now I'm not going to ambush, because I don't want to get into a 2v1. So let's just not... If she has a stake, then all well. I'll put something really nice in 49 for the Hunters to deal with. He's probably hoping for me to do a night fight there. Okay, I wonder if Mia's going to search and they get into a 2v1. Yeah, I'm going to go to 46 for down the hooks, because it's an awkward spot and they might neglect it. I might honestly then just leave. I could put down 55 to cause more issues. It's kind of like that tough conundrum. If you leave early, it forces the Hunters to sort of act quicker. So they're not going to just, like, Van Helsing's not going to just stay put all game and supplies. He's actually going to have to move around eventually. Or, if I put down lots of stuff in 55 and 3, it'll force the Hunters, like, to come across and, like, to overcommit, and then I leave. Oh, you're going to a night fight, are you? Cool. That works for me. I might be able to kill Godalming here. The vampire might die, though. If I can kill Godalming with, like, with a claws, that would be really nice. But the thing is, if they've both got knives, then this vampire is not living. Not on 3 health. 4 health, yeah, but 3 health, no. So I just have to pray to the combat deck gods that I get something really good. No claws. Shit. Right, then, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to just use strength against Godalming, so then he loses one of his weapons. Or why do you do it against Mina? Godalming's just going to backtrack to Munich, surely, at this point. So, what would be worse, Mina losing a weapon or Godalming losing a weapon? Godalming's lost his day action. I think Mina losing a weapon is way worse. Yeah, so let's do this on Mina. I really hope he plays now Crucifix. That would be really good for me. Good, that's a knife gone. Fantastic. I already knew she had the knife. Might just play double knife now. Which is the right thing to have done. But now she's not as effective at all. Yep. Okay, so now this vampire dies, but now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put something else into Sarajevo and then put the rumor token on it. Right, let's thread down the hooks into this. Yeah, I'm going to have to promote it to a lair. Oh, curses. Okay, right. I'll throw the... Let's throw the wolves into Berlin. Oh, no, can't be a fighter vampire, can it? I think I might still use hidden schemes, because the spy in Sarajevo is going to be really fucking annoying for the Hunters. So yeah, let's put down a rumor token. And then let's use hidden schemes. And I'll throw down a spy there. Now I get the reckless? Oh man. Oh well, is what it is. If need be, I can then put down another reckless in 55 with a rumour token. Now I'm forcing them to make decisions. Gadami can't backtrack. Why is it Gadami delayed? Oh yeah, he's just lost his action. Right. So if Gadami wants to backtrack, he has to do it tomorrow. If Mina walks forward onto 49... Do I ambush? Maybe not. So she's got fast horses. Oh, so Van Helsing does have fast horses. Fast horses on Gadami and Seward and Mina. But she only has something else. Right, Seward, where are you off to? He might have a stake, but honestly, if he goes into 49, I'm not going to ambush. No. Bugger it. You can search it at night. I want to make you search that at night. And then if I wanted to, I could go down to 55 and throw down fog. And I can trap them in fog for a while. I can put stuff in 3 and then I leave. Okay, well that tells... That's quite good of it, because it means I can't be in 55 right now. And Seward might have forewarned. At the same time, I'm kind of willing to take the risk, because Mina only has... Gadami's low health. Mina only has 1 weapon. Seward is tooled up. That is a concern. I don't know what Seward has, because there was a knife and a crucifix, but I don't know if they all got traded around to others. No. You just deal with that yourself. There's no stake. I mean, Seward could have a stake. I'm willing to take that risk. Another rumour token gone, but then I can put down another one with a rumour token. And I can then put down, like, fog in 3 if I wanted to. Loads of options. Loads of options. Oh, yes, no stake. Come on. Yes! You're delaying Mina. Right, I could try to kill Mina here with a bite, but I don't know what her combat item is. So I might just wail on Seward and just try and break everything he has. That would be pretty nice. Yeah. They could kill me round 1 if they use like double Heavenly Host, but then they're not using it on me. Let's see what my combat cards are and I can work out from there. Seward, no, Seward has no stake still. So I can just put down more vampires. That's actually quite good. Mina's only losing her night action here, she's not losing the day action. If Gadami jumps into me and then I fog him, I might actually still fight him. Because I have the bodyguards, so I could do a lot of damage. Right, what have I got? I have a strength. Awesome. Right, I'm going to use strength first. And I'll use it on Seward. I mean, it might just double Heavenly Host me. That is something else I do. Well, I mean, if you're using it on my new vampires and not on me, then I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, she might now kill me. Ah. Yeah, maybe I should have fanged. Ah, damn. Not good at combat today at all. What's Mina played? Rifle? Oh, I'm still alive by the skin of my teeth. But now they can pretty much kill me no matter what. There's a Heavenly Host gone though. And there's one in the discard pile. I just have to assume that's still out in circulation. Ah, why didn't I Fang Seward? I might just Claw Seward, just to try and do loads of damage to him, so then if he does walk into me, I'm in more control. Either that or I try to Mesmerize or I Fang, but then... what's the betting? I'm gonna land on a knife or a crucifix. If I Fang, can I even live? I don't think so. So either I Claw Seward, or Claw Mina, or I Fang. Maybe Mina? I don't have any rifles and pistols and things. I might be quite safe to claw somebody, but I don't live if I claw. I don't think. I should really be fanging. If I mesmerize Mina, that doesn't help because soon might just punch me. I do more damage if I claw. Yeah, let's. I'll be gutted if I've got this wrong, but let's Claw Seward. If he punches and Mina dodges, that's really annoying. Oh, he had a knife. Well, okay. Good job I didn't Fang Seward then. Should have done it first turn. But then if he has a knife and crucifix, which is the information I knew before, I don't know what Mina played. Oh well. At least Seward's low health. I know he can heal quickly, but that means it makes me moving into 55 much better. Oh, now you're getting hit by the spy. Yeah, that's even really good for me. Now, I wonder how this is going to work. Is the spy going to trigger on both of them? It shouldn't, because it's a single target thing. Yeah, I'm not... Oh no, it's just Seward. Okay, that's fine, because of the way that worked. So only if you ambush, it hits all of them. Okay. There's no encounter there. So wasted a rumor token, but I've got another one. I'm not going to use fog now, I don't think. Although fog could be pretty cool, I could maybe trap one of them with me, and then I could kill them. What did he discard? The knife. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I don't have to worry about knives very much anymore. Right, so what do I put down the Reckless in 55? Nah, I'm going to put in the Fog. And then I can put the Reckless in Athens. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's an idea. And then I can decide if someone walks onto me, I might not avoid combat, I might actually fight them. Reveal Prague to a layer. No, because I don't know what I'm going to get, so I'm going to say no to this. Oh, I love Desecrated Soil. Oh, maybe I throw Desecrated Soil into Athens and not the Vampire. The Vampire in 3 would be nice though, because yeah, I'm dragging them really far over to deal with it. But it's a especially they've lost all these knives. Use Lucky Find. They can't get stakes because they're all in small cities. I could throw down Desecrated Soul into, like, Cagliari, maybe. Are you really going to jump onto my space, Gadami? Are you really sure about that? No. Okay. That's alright. I could also wolf form, because I got my wolf form back. I could wolf form I could be a twat here and ambush because it would affect both of them, but I'm not going to risk it. They're going to heal up really quickly though. Now if I wanted to, I could actually misdirect Zagreb and wolf form back, but they've got fast horses, so they'll be able to catch me pretty quickly. So I think I'm still just going to... If they're committing all the way over here, I'll just go to 3, put down a vampire, then leave immediately. I could use the hiding Cagliari or something. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Van Helsing's just going to do Van Helsing things and keep supplying. Not discarded many Dracula events, sadly. So this Darkness Returns isn't going to be as effective. Right, Mina, where are you off to? God, the horse economy is just perfect. I don't think... I can't remember Randiv rolling slow at all at any point in the game. I could misdirect Zarieva now. And make him think that I'm going back up that way. Yeah, I think misdirecting it could be good. Yeah. I do like that plan. Just give him something else to worry about. And I could actually wolf form on the spot if I wanted to. I'm not going to. This is just for one turn of mischief, I think. So let's misdirect this. And then I'll go to 3. And throw down... Aristocratic, Reckless. Aristocratic, Reckless. Putting Reckless somewhere else. But then Flight Event, they're very hard to deal with, especially if they've got no stakes. I kind of want to punish the fact that they've got no stakes and they've used lots of knives. And I think it's very possible that there's only one Heavenly Host in circulation now. They might have got one back, but there's Van Helsing who's got it, because he's the only one who's been supplying lately. Promote Vienna to a lair. I could do. I don't know what I'm going to get, so I'm just going to say no for now. I could put the Saboteur there, I suppose. Or I could put the Saboteur into Athens. Ah, but they're so close, they're not going to wait that long, I don't think. So let's say... Let's say yes, let's get rid of none. Oh, I do like bats in lairs. I could put bats into Athens. Oh, yeah, I do like that plan. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, double desecrated. Yeah, could hide, and then that also would mean if they don't check 49 today, then I might have moved all the way. Oh, and I can't go to Zagreb because Zagreb's on the trail. Yeah, that misdirect isn't the best, because of the way the trail works. I'd have to have moved to 59 first, and then Zagreb falls off the trail. If it was the physical board game, it'd be the other way round. So I could have been 49 now and then moving to 59. But maybe I could have gone Sophia and 6. Oh. Well, I'm kind of happy that I threw down the... what did I throw down? The Reckless, right? Yeah, good. Okay, I'm kind of happy I threw down the Reckless now. They might end up jumping onto me today. I can use... If one of them rolls slow, I can use the fog to block. That shouldn't be appearing. Right, okay. Just hasn't rolled slow all game. Horse economy is so well set up. It hasn't triggered either of these. It's triggered one spy. Hasn't triggered the one in Sophia. Yeah, I could have been in a lot of trouble here. But I still got the bodyguards. Whoa, that misdirect actually saved me. Wow. Happy days. Right, are you going to walk onto me, Sword? Oh, I could kill Seward now. Seward, I think you might be dead man walking. Even if you heal, it might not be enough. Right, okay, now this is going to be interesting. Because again, Seward has one combat item. I don't know what it is. It could be a Heavenly Host. The really good thing is, when bodyguards trigger, let's think about this. When the bodyguards trigger, he'll have to reveal, if it's a weapon, he'll have to reveal the weapon, but then I'll know what the weapon is, and I'll be able to work around it in combat. If it's not a weapon, he takes double damage. Now, I know he's moved, he'll probably heal after this. Right, okay, that's not many options. So I'm just gonna mesmerize. It could be a crucifix, but then if he reveals the crucifix to me, then that's really good news. I know what the combat item is. Oh. Well, that works for me, because now you've used all your combat items, and now you're going to get hit by bodyguards, you're going to have to take all the damage, and I can kill you. Now, what Mina should do here is Mina walks to Sophia and then tries to fast horse, because if you fast horse into 55, you're going to get hit by fog. If she walks into Sophia first, Oh, that's also something else I didn't think about. Instead of healing, you try and get a weapon. Now, has Seward got a weapon? Now, I wish I'd played the strength and not the mesmerize, but then if you escape, then that wouldn't have been as effective. Now, also the possibility here is that Van Helsing's going to trade. I've done really well in, like, really stalling the hunters and, like, really hurting them, but they've just been owning me in combat every single time. If there's a trade, is that going to happen here? Yeah, okay. The cool thing here is now, Mina's either going to get hit by Spy, or you're not going to get hit by either because you're not moving. Fine. Seward might have Heroic Leap, but I'm going to hit him with the bodyguards before that can happen. He might also have Escape Route. If he has Escape Route, I might just stay on the spot. And maybe like Dark Call or something. Because he's used the Renewed Vigor too. And that's really important to know. So yeah, I'm definitely going to trigger bodyguards here. And as I say, this might be the only combat that counts. If I can kill Seward, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get 4 points for it. He's dealt with all my vampires, which is a right shame. I'm not gonna ambush you with that. You can do that yourself. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna invoke this. Yeah, absolutely. Now, what do you have? Are you gonna reveal this to me? There's also double Heavenly Host gone. Yes! Come on! Oh, Seward is... there also could be a great strength. But Seward's in a really bad spot. Is this a combat item? It is a combat item. It's not a weapon. So it could be a crucifix, could be garlic. I just basically have to try and keep Seward in the combat. I don't want to bite him. This is a really important point. I don't want to bite him, because I only get 1 point from biting him. I need to kill him, because I can get 4 points out of this. It'll be sort of like, you know, justified reward after having so many vampires killed by these hunters. They've been so annoying. Rando's played combat really well. No, come on. Ah, what is this? Oh, I don't believe it. I don't want to escape his bat. Oh man, this is actually really bad. He could just escape right now. Now the question is, do I might just plot. Because if he tries to dodge, I think I'm going to play claws, then I've got him. He might just escape, but the thing is, strength gets countered by escape anyway. I'll be gutted if he escapes. Oh, combat deck! I don't believe it. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. I might actually just Dark Hole and stay in place to kill him. Because he can't run away, because he's got, he's delayed. So I might honestly just Dark Hole. Oh, combat deck hates me today. Godalming and Mina might jump onto me. Which is something I do have to respect that possibility. But I can't honestly let all this go without getting anything out of it. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Because I could die, right? If I go down to 12 health, I could just die on the spot. Is this now the time that I use Darkness Returns? So these two can't move. So I'm then in a night fight with Seward. Wish I picked up Enraged now, because I could have actually cancelled some of this stuff. I could also hide, so then I don't have to Dark Core and I don't lose the health. Oh, he's trading escape route. This has to be escape. I'm leaving. I'm just going to go to sea. They've still got 3 things to deal with. Seward's low health. I'll just escape to sea. I'll go to Cagliari, leave annoying stuff, and then we'll fall from Med or something. They've used Heavenly Host, so I can go to... Actually, I can even go to Adriatic if I wanted to. Yeah, oh, damn it. Okay. I'm just going to go to sea. Oh, absolutely gutted. Oh, man. The one time I just needed any damaging ability. Not strength. Claws or fangs. Or mesmerize. No. 2 escapes, a plotting, and double strength. The one time I don't need double strength. And then he escapes first turn. Where are you off to? The thing is, these 3 things are not damaging, so Seward is actually safe to walk all over it, which is a right pain. Well, stake and discard power. I've got no. I need to play Discarded Soil to get my vampires back. That worked out pretty much as well for the hunters as it could have done. Yeah. That worked out pretty well. This fog is only going to be useful if they actually go to deal with it. Berlin was revealed. But if I go back to Berlin, that's 3 encounter cards. That's also another option. But then Godalming's sitting in Munich, which is a really good thing to have done. Ah. I mean, I'm still in an okay position. I've not taken much damage. Thing is, landing in Italy is going to be a little bit dicey, because Van Helsing's right here. Oh, that's the spy being triggered by Mina. Oh! Oh, he had great strength. Oh my god, right, okay, so, he had horses, great strength, money trail, crucifix, and I can't remember what the other thing was. Fast horse, crucifix, and other item. That popped up way too quickly. Okay, great strength and money trail. Right, okay, now I know they has money trail, I'm just going to go to Turinian. The reason why is to drag, you know, Van Helsing or Godalming over here. There's also an excellent weather somewhere. That's on Van Helsing. So I'm going to go to Turinian. Okay, that was not telling me yet. I think it was a knife, but now I can't remember. Was it a garlic? Race even money trail. Wow, really getting the good cards despite the hoax mature. Ah, okay, thank you. Oh, it was a heavenly host. Also, right, that's all the heavenly hosts accounted for. So that means Van Helsing doesn't have it. So if I wanted to, I could put down desecrated soil into 13. I know it sounds really weird, but then they can't deal with it. I'm going to get the health back. This is going to turn into a war of attrition. I'm not going to win by points, like getting points early. I'm going to do it by dragging out the clock. And if I can put down desecrated soil and I get the healing from it, that could also be really vital. Problem is, the longer I'm at sea, the more they're going to supply, and there's more likely than they're going to get, a consecrated ground or something. Yes. I'm not going to do any stupid moves. I've got the money. I know they've got money trails. So they might play money trail now. But then him using money trail to find out I'm in Turinian, it's not exceedingly valuable information, because probably 90% of the time, Draculas will go to the Turinian. Now, if I wanted to, I could, if they commit over Turinian, I could then go. I can't go back into Italy. Oh, well, that's a good card to get. That's a very good card to get. Yeah, thanks to that Hopes Mature, there's like no Dracula cards have been discarded. All the Dracula cards have been sunk to the bottom of the deck by the looks of it. So that Hopes Mature actually hasn't helped me at all. Now we're so close to the 4th week, I'm going to have to save my Darkness Returns for that. So I'm basically guaranteed 6 points. Question is, can I get the other 7? Especially now I'm not going to get any vampires to mature this late in the game. But if I need to, like, sort of, the way I call it is like island hop. I go to sea, put down something in Cagliari, then go Mediterranean, then land, do some stuff, then go sea again. I think it's okay. I'll be able to stall out the clock, hopefully. Van Helsing might have excellent weather and jump over to me, but I think I can deal with Van Helsing on his own. I haven't got anything fighting to write down, but if I put down Desecrated Soil, that's really good for me, because I might be able to get Vampire again. I'm not going to get another Fog, sadly, because the deck's going to reset. Well, this Fog's on the trail, and I've got a Fog in my hand. I know it's like extremely obvious, I'm telegraphing I'm going to Cagliari, but then I can feed, I can use Desperate Soul, I could feed and then leave. So then I fed before the 4th week, because feeding in the 4th week gives you no points. So I'd rather feed beforehand. And then if the Desperate Soul matures later and gives me the extra health, then that's pretty nice for me. I'm basically trying to hold out for putting down vampires in the way. The thing is now, the one hunter who's really low health is over here, out of the picture. The Dalming is almost full health again. Oh yeah, because the spy triggered, so now the horse economy is being messed up. But now horses aren't really relevant because I'm not on land right now. Now I might have traded escape route to Seward. Now, are you going to trade it back again? I definitely made him lose white ones. Mina lost white ones in that. Okay, that's fine. If he's using money trail now just to find him in Turinian, I'm totally okay with it. I'm absolutely fine. So let's put down here. Again, it's really choreographed, really obvious, but I think I'm okay. I don't think Van Helsing can take me out. Especially if I'm on this amount of health, I think I'm okay. Promote Sophia to a layer. No, because I don't think anyone's going to walk on it, so I'm going to say no to this. Ugh, aristocratics everywhere. Damn it. Not really helpful, but oh well. I can then feed Mediterranean wolf form. So the Mediterranean wolf form would cost me 3 health, but I'm feeding. So that kind of cancels that out. Alright, looks like his economy is all set up again. If I can get a hoax mature, that's going to also be really handy for me. I might be able to get another good card out of this. I'm assuming Mina's going to go and check 46, but you never know. Might leave it be. The only thing that's gone my way this game, really, is the fact that I haven't been in any fight and I've taken damage. But I've lost all of my vampires. I wasn't respecting or expecting the possibility of really aggressive hunter play. I do also have to be careful. If I feed now, I could get jumped on by 2 hunters. Oh no, I'm going to get jumped on by 1. Okay. Imagine if I went to Naples. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I will try to go with Desecrated Soil. There's no reason not to. I'm going to get rid of these Aristocratics because they're essentially useless to me. Saboteur I might keep, but if I've got 2 Fighter Vampires, that's really nice. You haven't got Heavenly Host. What are you going to do, Mina? I might have to leave immediately. I might not be able to feed. Because if Godalming has excellent weapon, he only got 1 event card. I'd be pretty unlucky. If I kill Van Helsing, then I could stay. Oh, he letting the hoax mature. Cool, that works for me. Right, okay then. What has Van Helsing got? 1 thing that's not a combat item, and Sister Agatha's in play. Alright then. I would really like to kill Van Helsing, but I know they got great strength, so I'm just going to play pure defensive and just try and make sure I don't take much damage. You can't have Heavenly Host. I'm just going to play strength. Yeah, I'm going to play strength. If he escapes immediately, cool, that's alright. Oh, well, I'll play Holy Circle. That works for me, because now he's used excellent weather. Van Helsing used excellent weather there. So what I can do now is actually go to sea, wolf form, then feed. Because that's Saturday night, Sunday night wolf form. Oh, I don't really want to be feeding on Monday night. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just go to Mediterranean and then wolf form. It's only Godalming that's here. And if I can trap Mina over here, then Mina's useless. So I've only got Godalming to worry about, and I think I might be able to deal with Godalming on my own. I'm not going to be low enough so that Heroic Leap will kill me, I don't think. No, I'll be on 8 health. If I really need to, I can use Darkness Returns to get out of danger. If I'm going to get a second Hoax Mature is really good for me. That's why you put hoaxes in like little locations like this. Because it's always possible that the hunters will not go and check it. Because also the risk here is that, oh, one of these is a fog. You don't want to move Mina into the fog. I think that Salonica might have been a fog. But no, Vallona's the fog. I'm really now interested if Mina's going to check Vallona. And then it means that both her and Sue are going to be trapped. Sue can only then leave by sea. And that's quite a slow way of getting round. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it will take 4 moves for Sue to get to Marseille, whereas it could take 1, 2, 3 moves by fast horses. So this is looking okay, because I've been able to sort of... what? I don't know what this is, and I don't want to stick around to find out what that is. It could be an excellent weather, it could be anything. I might not even wolf form from Mediterranean. I might just go in Alicante because like I'm completely safe to do it. Oh, you're not searching. Okay, right. I'm gonna get another hoax mature. I'm just gonna leave immediately. I can land here, then feed, and then wolf form or something. Promote Salonica to a lair. Absolutely not. We want the hoax mature. No. Right, second hoax. Right, what have I got? Vampiric influence, unearthly swiftness. Oh my god. Right, this is such an easy choice. I'm going to use unearthly swiftness, because then now I can then do unearthly swiftness and dodge returns back to back. Vampiric influence could be pretty nice, but like all I'm going to take away from Mina is either the fast horses or great strength, and they're not really critical right now. I'd rather have earthly swiftness. This pretty much now makes it really hard for the hunters to catch me, especially if there's just one hunter running around, which would be I could do something on Cagliari here. I could put a vampire on it now, and then put a rumor token once I land. That's also something else I could do. But honestly, the chance of this maturing is unlikely. If I get unearthly swiftness, I can make the game finish faster. So let's do this. Yeah, that's bad, folks. Nope, not dodge returns. And not unearthly swiftness either. So yeah, so pretty much that means I only have to make 3 moves in the final week and not 5. And that's pretty good. Now what I could do is I could actually land in Marseille if Godalming doesn't move there now, and I could fog it. And then I could wolf form out of the fog. Because here's the issue, like, Godalming has way too many places to cover, because I could just go into Spain. I could just land in Marseille and use fog. He might have forewarned, but I might just have to bank on it that he doesn't. I could get jumped on by both Godalming and Van Helsing. It all depends. Van Helsing's going to have to move off here. Van Helsing's useless if he stays here. So there is a risk if I get this wrong, Van Helsing could jump onto me. Oh, that's really... Oh, I'm going to fog them both, so now Mina can't move out. Yeah, I'm totally going to use fog now, because I can trap both of them. And then Mina is delayed, so now she loses her day action. Yeah, this is really good. Oh, wait, what? What? No! Oh, come on. I ambushed. And it has crashed. Sad. I'll have to reload. No! Oh, man. This game isn't exceptionally buggy, but when it does... Oh, I'm so sad. It can't be because I did it too quickly, surely. It shouldn't happen like that. Oh, no. Oh, that's really annoying. This is like the perfect play. The fact I could ambush them both. Oh no. I mean, it might not matter in the grand scheme of things, but the fact you can then force a hunter to lose their day action. Too late. It might... nope. It might be because I ambushed too fast, but I doubt it. I might try it again once more. Oh. Right, let's just see if I just wait a second. Ambush. Oi! It worked! Yes! Fucking yowdy. Yeah, I was just too eager. Ah. It worked. I was just too eager. There we go. Whoa, okay. I don't need the game working against me either. So, okay, so that's the key thing. Just let the animation go through. Okay, so this is really good. Mina is delayed, so she loses a day action, and she can't leave the fog. Pass through, but pulled a 1. The only time this game you've rolled slow. Your economy has been top-notch. Yeah, really good economy. Really good horse economy. I'm going to wolf form now because there's way too many locations for the hunters to check. Way too many places for them to check. And it also means then Van Helsing can't jump onto me. I know I'm losing health, but honestly at this stage, the main thing I'm trying to do is just guarantee the win. And if I get like forewarned or something with like a renewed vigor, I could be in a lot of trouble. So let's just play safe. I'll wolf form. There's too many places for them to check. I might even go to like, I know this sounds really bad, but I'm going to maybe go to like 24. I could go to 25 as well. They can't check all these locations. I mean, Gadami might guess right, but because then Van Helsing's out of the picture, I'm not going to get hit by two of them. And then I can play like Unearthly Swiftness and all that stuff. So yeah, let's wolf form. I could also misdirect Cagliari for a bit of fun, but I'm not going to. Right, where do I go? I think I might go to 25. Yeah, Spy Rector, yeah, I figured. Right, I might go to Genoa or Geneva. Geneva because Gadami might jump past me, but then I think I might go to 25. Because then I can go... Oh, actually... Ooh, maybe Genoa wasn't the best place to go. Ah, it's fine, I've done it now. And let's throw down... Do I throw down Fog? Yeah, let's throw down Fog. Because then next day I can move twice with Unearthly Swiftness, and then I can use Darkness Returns. I might actually throw down Bats. No, I'm not going to throw down Fog, come on. Yeah, let's throw down Fog. To protect myself. Yeah, promote Valona to a layer. No, there's no point because I'm not going to trigger it. Let's do this. Do I want to use Darkness Returns? No. Yeah, okay. This fog's going to disappear, so then tomorrow they're going to be able to move. If I go down into go into southern Italy, I don't think they can catch me. If I head across this way, there's too many places for them to check, I think. Yeah, I think Spy, when you look at it on the surface, it doesn't look very good, but I think it's actually a very potent card. Very powerful. Definitely to be underestimated. Oh, come on, Randiv! I'm trying to make a video here how to play Dracula well, and you're just ruining everything. Right, let's fog him. Right, okay. That's cool. So that what I can do now, it means I can go to Milan, and I'm completely safe, and then I use Unearthly Swiftness, and then use Darkness Returns. And now it means from here I can go to 60, and then I can use yeah. Because they'll probably expect me to go to 38. Either that, or maybe it depends. Van Helsing's probably going to go to 36. Oh yeah, Van Helsing might walk into me. No, I moved to 37. I'm safe. I might move to 57 instead, because it means then Van Helsing can't get to me. And then I use Dark Returns. And then I use Unearthly Swiftness. Ah. After all this time. Yeah. Newspaper reports have a wicked sense of humour sometimes. At least it didn't have full ward, so I could have actually gone to Marseille and just landed. But I wasn't to know that. The one time you have Foggy Avoid Combat, yeah. No unnecessary risks. I think I've learned that from my previous videos, not to take unnecessary risks. I'm going to go to 57, because Van Helsing can't get to me. And then... I think they're going to move to here tomorrow. Oh, they could extend Weather onto 57. At least if they do that, only one of them's going to do it. I think I can maybe survive against one of them. Yeah. I think so. So I get 3 points. Yeah, I can move now and then do unearthly swiftness. So that gives me up to 9. And then Darkness Returns to get me up to 13. Unless something ridiculous happens here where the hunters are able to kill me, if one of them excellent webs and the other one does sense of emergency, I don't think the hunters can kill me. I don't think so. My question is, do I go to 30? Yeah, 25 was actually not good. I'm actually kind of hemmed in here. 24 or 60 would have been better because I got way more options where to move to. Yeah, that was a bad move. Bad move. Oh, I should have gone to Spain. Oh, your knight's applying. Oh, that's even better for me. Oh, wait, does Van Helsing have horses? No, Van Helsing doesn't. I'm going to move to 37 now, because if Van Helsing tries to walk into me, I can push him away. So this is perfect. Yeah, I'm going to go to 37 now. Thank you for giving me those wild horses. That worked out swimmingly. I don't need to put down bats because I could put down a reckless to try and get points a little bit quicker, maybe. Yeah. Promote Athens to a layer. Nope, no point. Now I'm getting all the vampires back. Smashing. Okay, I'll just put down Rumour Token for a bit of fun, even though it's not going to gain me much of an advantage at this point. I'm not going to use my power cards yet. I want to use them next turn, then the turn after. Although... No. I want to use them. I want to use them late. I want to use them next turn. Yeah. So we wait. Nope. I don't think I die now. Not feeding, because feeding doesn't give me points, and I don't need the health. I just need to run. There's two Heavenly Hosts in the discard pile still, so I can't get killed here. And the fact I've got Unearthly Swiftness, it means I can move into Van Helsing's space and then trigger it and then instantly leave again. I would be somewhat trapped then, so I might play like Darkness Returns instead in that situation. So then Gadami can't move into me, I just have a night fight with Van Helsing and then I use Unearthly Swiftness the next day. So these two cards I've got are giving me a lot of options. They're actually bailing me out. If I didn't have these cards, this would be way harder. Rounder's played exceptionally well and just absolutely owned me in combat every step of the way. So yeah, definitely need to improve my combat skills. Every 50-50 choice I got wrong. Well supplied up. Had the hidden crucifixes that were really well played. Used Heavenly Host and didn't get punished for it. Yeah. Killed all my vampires, did really well. Just night supplied a little bit too much. But I haven't won yet, so let's just hold off for a second. Really well played by Randolph. So far. Right, where are you off to? Oh, well played! You don't use the wild horses. Well played. That's actually really well played. Very well done. Because you can't trigger wild horses by doing that. Very well done. Because it's now left Marseille open. Which works for me. Let's see if I can try and get a point, because... Oh, never mind, I won't get a point. If I don't get any fangs... Oh. You have a garlic. What does Van Helsing have? Oh yeah, has something that's... So it could be a steak and garlic, and then something else. Oh, no. No, use up Holy Circle. Who triggered the wild horses? No, it was Van Helsing that supplied. Yeah. So as long as I somehow do not get absolutely battered by the old man, especially now I know he has garlic, that's pretty important to know, and I might be able to work out around the other item. Oh, wow. Thank you, game, for giving me loads of options of what to play. Let's play Claws just to try and do damage on him if he escapes. I mean, I've only had strength, so that wasn't, you know, that critical. That's the only issue. When you got like 3 escapes, the 2 escapes bad and the escape is missed, they can really clog up your combat hand. There are maybe options where maybe in a situation like this, I should just play one of them to try and get them out of my hand. But then, you know, Van Helsing might have just escaped then. Playing the Claws was probably a better idea. Just in case Van Helsing did escape, I would get a little bit of damage down. But the fact he's got great strength. Oh, I'm just going to play Plotting, just on the off chance that he plays the Garlic again. Strength is pretty much useless against a Garlic and an escape. Yeah. Yeah, I had no cards to do anything good with. Yeah, combat. Combat deck has really screwed me over today. Looks like it might not matter, thanks to the power of hoaxes, but we'll see. And also the fact that the first hoax mature actually probably made the deck better for the hunters. There was like very few Dracula cards coming out. To be fair, like it was only Van Helsing supplying, so maybe just seemed better. If all of them were supplying, it might have been a bit more noticeable. Okay. Heroic Leap? Oh, okay, well. Why not? You're not going to use it any other time, so that's absolutely fine. Right, okay. He can't have Heavenly Host, because Mina has the last one. There are 2 in the discard pile. Plotting would be good. Mesmerize would be good. Do I really try to kill Van Helsing? I don't think it's going to be possible. Because if I find I'm going to take damage from bloody Aggie. Let's try and mesmerize him and let's just see what happens. So he pulls out a crucifix again. Or punches me. I do have to be careful not to take too much damage, because I do have to try and get out of all this situation. So maybe just go like pure defensive and just do like strengths. If I escape his bat, I'll get 3 points for it. Yeah, I'm not playing fangs. Now I'm getting double fangs when there's Aggie in play. So let's play strength. Curse you, combat deck. Oi! Killed the rifle. Nice. That worked out well. Oh, now it means Claws is on the table. Claws is way more effective. Now I know I'll take 2 damage from Garlic. I'm kind of okay about that. I think I might plot now. He might just escape though. Oh, there's Claws. Plot or Claws? Plot or Claws? I think I'm going to Claw, because imagine if he punches me. It means he's in kill range even despite great strength. Oh well, that works for me too. That works. Yep. Not good enough though. Good thing is if I keep near Van Helsing only got garlic. Like, he's not much of a threat. Where do I go? I think I go to maybe like 54 or 15. Because I don't want to be moving up north because I'm going to run into these two. Oh. Well, I've got Darkness Returns, which is not going to be as effective. Well, actually, no, because then the Consecrator will stay around for longer. Are you going to be able to pin me in enough? Oh, if he puts it in Marseille, that's a good move. I think there's too many spots. I don't think can pin me in enough. Putting in Marseille would be good. I probably wouldn't have put it in Milan, just because then you know where I am. If I stay there, you know where I am. Has got wow, Concentrate Ground and Money Trail and Hypnosis and Great Strength. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. That's I wonder how many people get that reference. Feel free to comment below if you know what that reference is. I can't go there. There's no road connection. So that actually worked out for me. That could have been way worse. Now the question is, do I go to 51 or do I go to like 15 or 54? I think I might go to 15 because I'm getting further away from these two. 1. Yeah, even if they have something like Sense of Emergency, they can't get to 15. They can get to 51 though. There's only one Sense of Emergency, I think, right? Have they used up their Sense of Emergency? No, they haven't. Oh, actually, so there's 2 Sense of Emergencies. Right, so I'm going to use Unearthly Swiftness now to get 2 spaces away. Oh, do I? Let me think about this. If I play Darkness Returns, they can't move. And then move to 54. And then realistically, only Gadami can get onto me. And then I use Unearthly Swiftness the next day. Now, this is where then it all gets ruined by a vampire lair, but then I could just escape to sea. I think I play Darkness Returns this day. 36, go to 54. Only Gadami can get onto me. Yeah, I think I do that. Yeah, I think Darkness Returns is better. Yep. I shall throw down some bats, I think. Or would I throw the bats into 54? Probably throw the bats into 54. Yeah, let's throw down Desecrated Soil then. Or I throw down a vampire. Now I'm going to damage. Vampire's better. Just keep throwing down Rumour tokens. No, I'm going to play Darkness Returns. I don't know how many... Oh no! Oh man! Oh shit! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to check if there are any how many Dracula cards will get shuffled in, but honestly, that doesn't actually really matter. Oh no! Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, why don't I just play... Oh, man. You know what I want to do? I wanted to see how many Dracula cards would go into the deck, but honestly, that actually makes no fucking difference. I was just doing it purely out of interest. I would have seen it, because I would have seen the number increased. Oh, dear. How not to play the game. Oh, dear, I deserve to lose now if I really make these kind of decisions. And the thing is, if they've got Sense of Emergency, these two can get onto me. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh, I've got the cards to win. I didn't bloody use them. What am I doing? Oh, just play Darkness Returns. Why did I hit the X? I just for some reason assumed that it would take me back to the Dracula phase. I knew it wouldn't. That's really daft. Well, if it makes you feel better... I messed up too. Oh, well, never mind. I won't tell him. But yeah, the HH is actually really bad. It's not a good placement for it. Oh, no. That's terrible. That's terrible news. And he'll... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I've had a reprieve. I thought you'd go immediately on to 36. Oh, now rolling slow. Should have jumped on to 36. Now the good thing is then Van Helsing might have walked and I could have pushed him backwards. Wow, I've really gone away with that. If you're still watching this video, why are you still watching? I clearly can't play Dracula properly. I can only... Oh, you gotta stake it, fair enough. Probably wouldn't have matured anyway, but that's okay. It's alright. Now what I could actually do here is go to 54, move to 4 with the Darkness Returns, and then I could mature Cagliari. I could just go back onto Cagliari, mature the Darkness Returns, the Desecrated Soil, and then go back there. I think the timing will be right. Oh man, yeah, should have moved it. Oh wow. I know why he moved Gadami there to try and get ahead of me. But could have actually jumped on me with 2 hunters. Oh well, I've had a reprieve. Right, I'm definitely playing Darkness Returns this day. I am not messing this one up again. Oh, actually, what I could do, I could play Darkness Returns and then play Unearthly Swiftness, and I just win. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I don't even have to go out to Cagliari. So I can chain the Darkness Returns and Unearthly Swiftness together, so just, I've got to tell myself, click Darkness Returns. Oh, Night Supply. I can see why. I can see why. I mean, he might search Marseille now. It's not going to matter, because I'm going to Darkness Returns. This game shouldn't be stressful. This should be just a nice, normal game where I show you how to play Dracula. And no, instead it descends into stress and emotion. But I mean, to be honest, if you're a long-term viewer of my channel, then you know what to expect by now. So what I'm going to do is go to Toulouse. Yep. Try down another vampire just for... I mean, does it matter? No, not really. Try down bats. Alright. And then play Darkness Returns. There we go. And no cards went into the discard pile. There's one there. They should have shuffled. That wasn't done. Oh, now it's done it. Okay. Oh, the Darkness Returns has gone back in. Nice. Yeah, not quite GG yet, because I'll move now, I'll be on 12, but he doesn't know I've got Unearthly Swiftness. Has no idea I have Unearthly Swiftness. Whoa, that shouldn't have been stressful, but there you go. I should redo this like post-commentary style and see how emotional I get playing this game. I just get so absorbed in the whole thing. So I think, in general, I think I played it pretty well, apart from mucking up the Darkness Returns there, but actually now it's going to be more effective. But then if Gadami had jumped onto me, I could have easily died from 2 of them. I did misplay combat a little bit, but when it comes down to 50-50 choices in combat, it kind of just work out that way. But I had all the combat go against me, and that's also then very well played on Randev's front. It's probably going to search 54 now. I'm just going to be poetic. I'll be able to go back to Barcelona, the very place I started. Oh, we've been on a journey together. And we did quite a long trek. We went all the way from Le Havre, from Barcelona to Le Havre, all the way across, down into the east to Athens, and all the way around again. We've been on quite a journey, you and I. Right. Play this properly. Go to Saragossa. Throw down the desecrated soil. Promote Cagliari to a layer. I'm going to say no because I want the health, just in case somehow I misclick. And then I'm going to play Unearthly Swiftness for the finish. Well, Randiv, if you watch this video, bloody good game. Well done. Had me on the ropes. You really annoy me with combat. Very well played. Combat, spot on. Absolutely spot on. Well supplied. Economy was flawless until the spy in Sophia. Otherwise, yeah, that actually really slowed down Mina and Seward by a turn. Otherwise, that could have caused me a lot of issues. Actually, 2 turns, because by the time they were trapped in the fog, I got the 2 hoax matures, which normally doesn't happen. You don't normally get 1 hoax mature, let alone 2. But dealt with all the vampires, but not the hoaxes. But then obviously, you know, sometimes as hunters, you have to take a little bit of risks. Sometimes you just have to let some things mature. Let a bats mature, but that was fine. But double hoax. And a bodyguards as well. But the bodyguards in the end didn't matter because Seward was just an absolute boss and just left the combat. Very well played. Yeah, sorry for getting a little bit emotional, but this game just does that to me. So I think from my perspective, I think it went pretty well. I'm getting a message that I have to leave, but yeah, I think I played pretty well. Main errors, apart from using Dark Returns incorrectly and maybe misplaying combat, I think it went all right. The Hunters had really good movement, but I was able to do it in such a way, especially at the beginning, where Van Helsing and Seward got dragged all the way across into France, meant it gave me the time to go into the east like I wanted to. I had the roadblock, so that blocked them at the right moment. Otherwise, that would have been really dicey for me. I could have ended up with like 3 Hunters jumping onto me in 49 or 55, and that would have been really bad. But the fact was, I knew I had the roadblock, so I was able to play that way. If I didn't have the roadblock, or didn't have the Darkness Returns, then I wouldn't have played that way. I might have just gone the safe route, gone from Berlin up to Hamburg, and then left to go to UK. It seemed like Consecrated Ground came out late, so then I might have been able to put lots of stuff down in the UK. So, thank goodness in one of these guide videos I'll be able to win one, because it really shows you how difficult it is to play as Dracula. Well, maybe not. Maybe I make hard work of it. If you think you can do better, then come and join our little community and give me the game, and you can show me how Dracula should be played. I do really appreciate sort of the art of playing Dracula and trying to deceive your opponents and outwit them, but anyway, so I hope these guide videos have been useful. You've seen me win and lose, both as Hunters and as Dracula, so, you know, you can't accuse me of only putting the wins up on the channel. I think you learn way more from your defeats than you can from your victories. And watching back recordings can really help. So I hope this is useful. Feel free to leave a comment below if you've enjoyed it and anything that you've learned from it. And yeah, if you're a new player and you don't know, we've got a Discord community where we find all our opponents for our games, and I'll leave a link for that in the description too. I'm going to go and take it easy for the rest of the day. I think I deserve it. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.